Alright, you. I'm gonna wrestle you. I'm gonna show you what for it means to be Super Sand Legend. You're going down, buddy. You're going down. I forgot that you have 35 defense. Does he normally have 35 defense? He might actually. Regardless, this is not gonna be easy.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Might not even be possible. But I'm gonna try. Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Randomized. I'm just putting this out for the record. Rolf is right here. He can end the map. So this is purely for funsies. I have made a save state, and we are purely just screwing around here. This is just to see if I can. So, in this randomizer, in order to make the game actually beatable, rather than have the Black Knight and Ashnard's immunity set to only breachable by the Ragnall and a few others, it can be breached by any A-rank weapon. So that does mean, theoretically, we can damage and kill the Black Knight on this chapter. Is that actually going to happen? No, I'm almost positive no. But does it have a chance of happening? Yes, and that's what I want to see. So, Rolf, why don't you go on over here and, I forgot to turn on animations. I always do this whenever I have to speed through something. I turn off animations, and then I just forget. Oh, that reminds me. I have realized that I can keep the sound effects on while not having the main volume on, so that your ears don't bleed, but you still get some sound effects. I forgot that I could do that. Alright, so he doesn't move unless something's in his range. Ike, are you a little too low? He is just barely a little too low. And a vulnerary would take him out of wrath range. Fuck. Turonio. Look at, what's your speed again? 27. Okay. That means the heart doesn't get doubled by him. But, yeah. Maybe... No, I mean, I think I just have to live with the fact that Ike could get... Wait a minute, hold on. Do you have, No, fuck, the ability to heal someone by standing next to them slightly is, That's Rayson's personal ability. Alright, you know what? We made a save state, so honest to God, the heck with it. Does Flame Lance from a distance actually do more? There's like no way it does anything, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. So we know that there is the through line. Normally he would just have to hit us regularly. And if we get the Wrath crit both times, the Black Knight dies. It's just that Ike is a little too low here. Also, the fact that I can't attack him from a distance is going to be a little concerning. And with the Rex Caliber, your damage is 35, which actually will damage the Black Knight as well. Alright, hang on. Let me look around for skills here, right? Didn't I give Daunt to someone? I did. Alright. Let's put Ranulph right here. Okay? With Daunt and the support bonus to Ike, this is actually decently likely that Ike will dodge. So, we put Ike right here. Wait a minute. I'm about to fight the Black Knight. This needs better music. Get that pussy-ass Fire Emblem 4 OST out of here. We need to start playing with real music. Let's fucking go, baby. Fuck this dialogue. Alright. Critical hit number 1 achieved. We dodged the thing? Hold on a moment. Hold. Move you back here. You know it's really clumsy, this, eh? Oh, I forgot that there's dialogue that,
Bye,
Wait, he leaves?
time.
Wait a minute. What do you mean he leaves? No, you bitch, get back here. What? I want a refund. What do you mean he just left? I wanted to kill him. That fucking coward. That absolute coward. I'm actually mad about that. Do you guys have anything to drop? Anything? No? Okay. So I just, like, have Ike fly over there, go into that house, and then leave. I'm pissed! I want to run it back. I'm gonna run it back. I guess he automatically leaves if Ike attacks him? Is that how that works? Which is weird, because normally, the cutscene where the Black Knight's like, hey, you need specifically the Ragnall to damage me, that happens after the conclusion of this map. I didn't know it also happened if you have Ike attack the Black Knight. I'm mad. But you know what can make me happy? Learning what's in this house. I got a MOBA game that all my friends play, but I don't. Alright, well. That was painfully anticlimactic. Alright, hold on. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna save the game. Oh, I'm about to do fucking Clash, aren't I? Or, no, is the mountain map before Clash? Regardless of what it is. Right? Hold on. Hold on, we're not... I'm not satisfied with that.
I didn't hear no bell.
We're doing this again. Animations are back on. Alright. How close are you? You need to be one more over. We're gonna shove you down. Alright. Rexcalibur can actually do considerable damage. It will come at the cost of Tyronio's life, but it'll do considerable damage. Again, this is just to prove that we can. This is not to actually continue. Go get him, Tyronio. There we go. Farewell. You gave your life for the cause. Now, real quick, before I forget, I'm making another save state. And then I am going back. Alright. With this, now I only need to activate Wrath once and then dodge the 40%. So, if that happens, I do kill him. Alright, that's fine. Oh, there's actual unique dialogue if Ike dies to the Black Knight on this map. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. Unfortunately for the Black Knight, I have the power over time. In ways he cannot possibly comprehend. Alright, I need to do something that's going to burn some RNG. Reese! I'm afraid that I need you to die. I'm sorry it had to turn out like this. But I need you to burn that RNG seed. Mrs. Obama, it's been an honor. Alright. Attack, Silver Lance. No, hold on. I'm feeling good about second Silver Lance. You just need to activate Wrath once, and then dodge the 40% hit, which admittedly is more like a 50-50. Damn it, that didn't happen again. Alright, we're making this work. We're making this work. Like, you can't act like I'm not gonna just make this work, okay? I don't care how long I gotta fuck around, I will find out. Don't ever get it twisted. I don't care how long it's gonna take. Alright, actually, does anyone around here... I mean, you're not gonna have any odds of actually hitting him. Wait, Stefan! With the Irvin... I mean, thinking on it... What if I don't have to... What if I just make it so that I only need Wrath to activate once? If I just do enough chip damage to him. Stefan, with the Irvin, you will deal, like, nothing. But what if you land the hit? You didn't land the hit. But you don't die. You know what? Maybe that was the RNG seed I needed. Now, if I attack with the Silver Lance, I'll dodge. Alright, there we go. Yes! That is so funny. Ike, go get your non-canonical level up. Thank goodness that was non-canonical. Okay. So this cutscene's just gonna happen even if the Black Knight isn't here. Okay, I'm just seeing that. Okay, so he just got to talk while he was dead and his ghost was haunting Ike. Okay. Alright, we did it. We killed the Black Knight on Chapter 24. That's kind of cool. That's why I love randomizers. Dumb, impossible shit becomes possible. Now, time to jump back on over to the canon timeline. We have returned to the canon timeline, which means it is time to see what Largo hath become. Alright, big man. You're now on my side. Which means I now have the power of a bishop! Okay, that's... Well, let me look here. Wait a minute, I have Rex Aura! Oh my goodness! I need to get him up to, in S rank in Tomes. / light magic. Alright, Zahark, I guess you're off the team again? You were never really off the team. You know what? Hold on. Before I start fucking with Largo, let me just leave the base and see how many units I can actually bring, because I don't remember. Alright, 12. Well, I don't want Lucia. Ilyana can get back in the squad. She missed out on last map. Darn, I like the squad that I have. But yeah, in terms of being a healer, Zahark is wildly outclassed by Largo. Problem is, he needs a physic. Normally, you'd have a few physics by now, because Volk would be stealing them like a sneaky little bastard. But I haven't been bringing, Boyd along to steal, and that might be my problem. Alright, so a Hawk with Resolve. Cool, love to see that. What goodies do you have for me to take? Purge? Purge for my brand new, Bishop? A Lagu Slayer? I guess that's something. That's gonna be it, isn't it? Yep, alright, so... Not actually a lot of cool shit. But with Largo's huge base magic... Do you have physics for sale yet? You don't. Okay, well, I can still just take a Mend and give it to him. Let me actually look around here. Weight of 4? Okay. Or no, weight of 6. So he's weighed down a bit by Shine. That's not good. But maybe I can increase Largo's rank with some good, usage of Hamern. Convoy, give those items. Alright, I got it. Wait a minute. Bonus experience. Alright, Largo. Well, first of all, I'm gonna level up Ike. Just give him 15 so that he can get more strength for the Black Knight fight. Cool. That luck and defense might matter. That skill might matter. Actually, that defense is really gonna matter. But I digress. I want Largo to get some strength, which might not even be possible. Because his strength growth is going to be whatever his magic growth was. And I don't think Largo had a magic growth. I mean, fucking look at this guy. Does this guy look like he reads a book? Still, his magic is going to be through the roof. Like, that's just going to be a true fact. A fact of life. And I guess if we can get him to 20 speed, that'd be nice. But let's just get him up to 10. Okay, so the fighter band did nothing. I didn't particularly expect it to do anything. So he's gonna be way down, but that's fine. Let me level up the stragglers. Ilyana is a straggler. Let's get her up there, shall we? For all the Ilyana fans in the world. That's pretty good. Strength and... Can you just, like, get strength and speed up to 20? I just don't like looking at them when they're 19. Alright, can you get them up to a nice 20? Well, you got speed up to 20, but now luck's at 19. Alright, we're leveling up Braum. Braum, your skill's at 19. Can you up that to 20 for me, please? Thank you. See, Braum listens to me, but now his defense is 19! Oh my god. You know what? That's what I get for yelling at you. That's my bad. I should learn to communicate with people other than raising my voice. It makes them uncomfortable, that's on me. Missed. I don't know, do something to contribute to society. Holy fuck. Capped Strength Sage. I was wrong. I should have made Mist use knives, apparently. And who's lagging behind the most? Well, it's technically the level 9 units, but let's top off Ranulf. Just because, you know, he was close to a level up. I got rewarded for doing that. That was a good level up. Alright, Ilyana, Braum, because Braum doesn't have a capped stat, so his stats are more likely to give me serotonin. And his defense went up to 20. There we go. Now, I think my outfit is still fine from last map. Yeah, I think I'm good. I should forge something for someone, though. Can I forge light magic tomes? I can. It's the most expensive tome that there is. Oh my god, did that say $23,000? Yeah, we're not doing that, actually. I've just realized we're not doing that. What I'm actually gonna do is forge... Well, if I can just give you a hand axe. Yeah, I think we're looking good. I think we're looking purty. Though we are going to be on a quest to increase... Oh, wait, skills! Right, the other thing. I think it's safe to say this is the final squad. Because the only unit I have left to recruit that I don't know what they are... I mean, I guess Gifka, Tabarn, and Naysala, but they're... I don't really gotta worry about giving them skills. Well, the only one left is Alencia. So, let me actually use some of these skills. Largo, are you still large? Not really, so Smite's not too helpful on you. Smite, unironically, would be very helpful on Braum. But I'm committed to Colossus Gaming. I guess give him the other renewal? Because Niall's not doing anything for him. He's a big, beefy man, so we'll give him the HP. Cheronia with Vantage can probably go pretty hard. Though that does run counterintuitive to Shade. I just realized. I do still have the Guard Adept combo, but... You know what? Hang on. I want Provoke and Shade on him at the same time, because I just want to see what happens. For those of you that don't know, Provoke is the skill that makes enemies more likely to target you. Shade's the one that makes them less likely. I want to know what happens. I'm curious. Then I have 2 guards, might as well give you the other one. Sure. Alright. For all the Largo fans in the world, we are now suddenly using Largo. I hope you're as happy to see that as I am. Alright, now reposition. Let's not have our Dancer be on the front lines. Let's instead... let's also not have him that far back. Alright. Let's get it on, baby. It is time for Eat Rock Man. I think I accidentally already skipped his dialogue. Alright. Teronio, how well can you do on your very first combat? You can maybe potentially sort of do half health to these cats. Actually, if I compare that to what Ranulf can do, which is also maybe sort of potentially do half damage to these cats, then Largo's fitting right in. Excellent work, Ranulf. Alright, Largo. The great Larganing has begun. If you miss, I will cry real tears. Largo is one of the funniest characters conceptually in Radiant Dawn. Because, for those of you that don't know how Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn work, it's a direct sequel. And Largo is the only, and I repeat, only character in Path of Radiance that is not playable in Radiant Dawn. The logical reason for this, like, in terms of game knowledge, I would assume, is because Largo normally is a Berserker. And Berserkers are not in Radiant Dawn. That class is just not in that game. So Largo's not playable. Now, you might be thinking, why not just turn him into a warrior? I mean, sure, he'll suddenly know how to use a bow and arrow, but, like, that's not really that big of a deal, is it? And I would agree with you. But instead, they do something completely different. Radiant Dawn just explains that the reason Largo isn't playable is because he lost his arm in some unnamed accident between games. He just doesn't have a right arm. Or left arm, one of the two. So a lot of people don't actually know that because his sprite in Radiant Dawn actually hides it pretty well. Because he's facing one direction, and unless you're paying attention to him not having an arm, it just looks like he's facing another direction and still has both arms. So yeah. They fucking ripped off his arm in between games. Those bastards. Anyways. Oh wait, the rocks do set damage! Oh, that's perfect! I can get into Wrath Resolve really easily! This is most fortuitous. Also, very kind of them to just get all the rocks out of the way turn 1, so that I'll just take all the damage right now. And then worry about the ramifications when we get to them. Granted, the ramifications are plentiful. I'll manage. Janaf's gonna transform. That's gonna get me, like, multiple heals. And, Ranulf, meanwhile... never mind. I was about to compliment his ability to kill that cat. And he didn't. I mean, I guess it's fine. Because Rolf can just frontline tank this guy. Can't kill him, though. He'd be able to if he could use Silver Lances. Oh, I should have forged a steel lance for Rolf, because he can't use silver lances. That would have made sense. That would have been a logical decision to make with my life. Alright, so it looks like, so far, I don't have any proof as to whether or not Shade and Provoke work in any way together. Because that guy just attacked someone from a distance that couldn't counterattack him. That's just normal enemy AI behavior. Braum, can you just one-shot this cat? No. But with the iron bow... Yes. Go get him, Bromathan. All hail the accuracy of the iron bow. Old reliable, as it were. Now, I'm just going to assume, yeah. Can I? No, yeah. Taronio, fire forth the wrath of Rexcalibur. Rexcalibur, Rexcalibur. From the United King, I'm looking for him. I'm going to California. That's a reference for people who watched anime in the early 2000s. What the fuck am I kidding? Who doesn't know Soul Eater? I don't actually think I want to know the answer to who doesn't know Soul Eater, because I think I'll be very depressed and feel very old with the answer. God, that is so conceptually hilarious. So, I was singing something from Soul Eater, and that was obvious. There is a character in that manga/anime whose gimmick is he is the strongest weapon in the world. And it's not even hard to get to him. He lives in a cave, sure, but it's not like that cave is secret or that you can't just go. Like, it's easy to find him. But no one wields him. Because as a person, Excalibur is so fucking annoying, no one can put up with him, even if he grants you the ultimate power. So they just leave him in that cave, because no one wants to deal with him. It is so goddamn funny. I really need to read the Soul Eater manga one day. I've heard that the manga goes way harder than the anime, because Soul Eater was made in that time where if a popular manga, like, kept going faster than the anime was making episodes, rather than doing what things like My Hero Academia do now, where they just have set seasons of, like, 13 episodes, and then let the manga write for a bit, and then make more episodes. No, back then, they would just, like, end, or keep going with a fuck ton of filler that didn't matter to anything. So Soul Eater's ending was not that great. Some people called it a really garbage ending. I didn't think it was garbage, I just thought it was mediocre and left a lot of things unexplained, almost like it just ended in the middle of the actual show. I really need to go back and read the manga, though. Yeah, this is the kind of discussion you get when I'm at this point in something. Just me thinking to myself about things that I could do. I fucking love my boy Stein. He was cool. Anyways. That man is dead. Mist is at such a high level that even with Paragon, she's not really that much stronger than everything else. Alright, Ike. I feel like you killing this is not fucking possible. Okay, well. Cool beans, cool beans. Oh shit, you might want to kill this. Also not possible. It's possible. Just went through the gamut of human emotions right there, you know. Okay, it was never possible. Nothing was real. God is dead. He abandoned us a long time ago. I'm fucking pissed. Let's put you, like, around there, I guess. Alright. Ranulf. You know what? I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm using the Brave Lance on this guy. You are not gonna see me gambling anymore. And then we'll put you right there. And then your support with Ike's gonna kick in. 15 more avoid. That's sexy. And you are going to die. Because Rolf has a support with Mist. Nice. God, we're almost done here, ain't we? Next map is Clash, which I'm not looking forward to that one. In terms of level design, that map doesn't have level design. Then after that, it's Moment of Fate, like the Black Knight fight. Then Twisted Towers from Fortnite. And then Ashnard's Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, we're almost done here. A little upsetting, honestly. I've been having a good time. I need to stop getting sentimental every single goddamn time a Let's Play series is ending. Oh no, I'm taking like 4 damage. Not even 4, dude. Alright, now this one could be a problem, depending on where it goes. Alright, it hit Ranulf. That's not bad. Yeah, it's gonna go teeter out over there. Okay. This one also could be really bad. Oh god, how's that going? Oh no, that's not good. Well, I mean, I think a lot of those guys have elixirs that I just haven't been using. So, you know, now's the time, right? Largo! It's your first time I've left you on the front lines, and I've left you vulnerable like an idiot. This is an important part of being in my army, Largo, is dealing with moments like these. Wow, that's... You handled yourself very well there, actually. Good job, Largo. Oh, look at me, I'm enemy reinforcements. I'm gonna spawn in fucking Narnia up there. Alright. There we go. Largo will now heal up. Ranulf, I guess? Yeah, sure, why not? Mist will go up and kill this guy? Yes, I do believe this is an excellent usage of your time. Yes. Wind, followed by a wait. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boom. XP go up. Alright, how long have I been recording for? The age-old question. Alright, we still got time. Yeah, we still got time. I'm thinking we still got time. Let's see, you have a short spear. Yeah, I think it's just let Ranulf handle this. Oh, he can't double him. Well, gosh darn it, huh? Rolf, just do what Randolph can't. Alright. Rolf has handled business. I've gotten experience. Alright, and I gotta be kind of mindful for this guy. Or, like, conversely, I could also just not give a shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna lean a bit more in the, not giving a shit. I think that's pretty great for me. Yeah. Wait, there is someone I give a shit about, though. Oh, okay. Like, I don't give a shit, you know? Okay. Now, do you have an elixir? No, you have vulnerary. You have the elixir. Right. The guy with renewal. He's the one with the elixir. That's the thing that makes sense. That adds up totally, uh-huh. Alright, so here's how this is gonna have to work. I don't even have to work. You trade over, take the elixir, and then just gulp that shit down. Chug jug it. Cool. Then Ilyana. She will take the elixir as well, and then she will go glug glug glug. And then I'm gonna look over here and kind of just not even really know what to do with Janaf right now. I'm like, what are you? You're a Lagu Slayer? I mean, okay. Ooh, a one-shot! Holy shit, this feels good! Ah. Beautiful. And then, Braum, you can just... Yep. Yep. And he's dead. Love that for me. I really love that for me. Yeah, and then Janaf can sing a song for these two. And we can end this turn as champions. Yep, and Ilyana, you didn't get to contribute at all last episode, or last map, and last episode by extension. Oh, I'm gonna attack Ranolf, grow up. You are powerless to stop me. Oh no, I'm gonna take 4 damage. Oh. Oh. Ah, I see. Alright, so Ilyana, don't get crit and die to the Swords Master. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, you're not gonna let that happen to you, are you? Alright. Fair enough. Alright, so please damage Ike. Okay, well. I need more mages to target and subsequently kill, or not kill, dear God, not kill him. I need more mages to target and damage Ike. That's the only way he's getting into Wrath Resolve range anymore. I just realized Taronio can actually have his cool as fuck boss conversation with Ashnard in this hack. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. What do you have equipped again? Oh, Elwyn. Okay, this is fine. Did you just proc Adept? He procced something. I don't know what it was, and I don't want to think about what it was, because it didn't work. Okay. Now you two are going to be moving down. Alright. We can end the episode in a pretty good spot. I'm just glad that Largo, I'm just glad that we've consistently been getting units I want to use. I wasn't just sticking with the same goobers that I got in Crimea. I'm using Janaf, I'm using Taronio, I'm using Largo, I'm using Ranulf. It feels good that the randomizer is consistently giving me good units. That feels nice. I'm going to take these good units and I'm going to shove their dicks down Ashnard's throat until he dies. That's it. That's not a joke.